Hey everyone! Quick question for you. What is the greatest commandment that can transform our lives? Let's dive into that today. Today, we're exploring the idea that love is the greatest commandment according to Jesus Christ. This isn't just an ancient teaching, it holds so much significance in our daily lives, especially in a world that often feels divided and chaotic. So, why does love matter so much? Let's find out. Presentation of problem/challenge. Now, let's talk about some real talk here. Practicing love in our everyday lives can be super challenging. Think about it, we live in a time where hatred, division, and misunderstanding seem to be everywhere. We see it on social media, in the news, and sometimes even in our personal relationships. It's like love gets drowned out by negativity and conflict. People struggle to connect, and it's easy to feel isolated or misunderstood. We often react with anger instead of compassion, and that just creates more distance between us. So, how do we break this cycle? That's something we really need to explore. Exploration/development. Now, let's take a step back and look at the biblical context of Jesus' teaching on love. In the Gospel of Matthew, for instance, Jesus says, "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." This commandment is actually a quote from the Old Testament, and it just emphasizes how timeless this message is. But what does that really mean for us today? Well, think about your relationships, whether it's with family, friends, or even strangers. When we approach each other with love, we're more likely to foster understanding and acceptance. Love isn't just a feeling, it's an action. It's about showing kindness, forgiveness, and empathy, even when it's hard. And that can change the way we interact with the world around us. Climax/key moment. Now, let's get to the key moment where Jesus really drives this idea home. Picture this, Jesus is asked about the greatest commandment, and he doesn't just pick one, he combines two powerful commandments, loving God and loving others. It's like he's saying, hey, if you get this right, you get everything right. Imagine the transformative power of that love. I mean, think about a time when someone showed you love in a moment you really needed it. Maybe it was a comforting word from a friend or a random act of kindness from a stranger. Those moments stick with us, right? They remind us of our shared humanity and the potential we have to make each other's lives better. Love can literally change the narrative from one of conflict to one of connection. Conclusion/summary. So, to wrap things up, love is the foundation of all commandments. It's not just a nice idea, it's a guiding principle that should influence our actions every single day. By choosing love over hate, understanding over division, we can create a ripple effect that not only transforms our lives but also the lives of those around us. Remember, love isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Call to action, CTA. Now, I want to hear from you. What does love mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about how love can impact your life, be sure to check out another video on our channel. Let's keep this conversation going.